So another thing I forgot to mention is that I was also trying to sort out a location for the chess club, so the place where the two protagonists play chess. So that is actually broken down into two sections. So there's the chess club where they initiate the game, and then it will suddenly cut to a surrealist version of that scene where it's like a black background, a bit like the Void in Stranger Things. So there's chess club scene, then surrealist chess game. And I was trying to look for the locations, well, I was trying to find locations for where the chess club was going to be. Now, I had various options for this. So I could have either built the set for the chess club, which would, which would be expensive because I was thinking of getting wallpaper, hiring out furniture and all that sort of thing. And also I need the space to do that, to set that up. And because it's such a massive space where I'd have to start from scratch to build the set, it's kind of scared me a little bit. So I'm trying to look for locations which already have that kind of look. So there was one location that, actually the most obvious location I thought of was the Red Room in Chelsea. So the Red Room is kind of like the old part of the Chelsea building. So it's got like the wood panelling and all that sort of thing. It's got like a red carpet with a very sort of, I can't place the date, but maybe 60s, 70s kind of pattern on it. Kind of reminds me a little bit of The Shining. Not exactly like The Shining, but like the colours and stuff. It's red and all that sort of thing. Anyway, so that's nice, that suits it. Also, I went in there today to have a little look around when it was empty, and there was two big armchairs in there which looked pretty cool. So I can imagine two people sitting there playing chess. The one issue I had with the Red Room was the lighting. So I know it's got big windows and it's got shutters to cover the lights in the windows, but I'm not convinced the lighting is going to be good anyway. I don't know why, it just didn't feel like the lighting would be good in there. I could always bring lights in to, give it a better lit scene, but it looks like it would be quite tricky. So that's that option, and I sent a few emails out to try and book it, and it's looking possible, but I'm not entirely sure if it's going to go through. So I'm waiting to hear back from the lady about that. And another location that I was thinking of was, so I went to go see a play, and after I saw the play we went to this pub, and it was on the Strand, because I saw this play at King's College, and it was like it's a really tiny little pub, and it's called the India Club, and it was really interesting because it was quite quirky, and it was like on the upstairs of a building. It wasn't a pub on the street. You had to walk up a flight of stairs to get there, and it was a tiny little bar and room, and it had like very I don't know, it was just quite interesting. It had like a little bookshelf and a sort of like a car. It was like I think it was a wooden floor with like a red carpet, like one of those I don't know what you'd call them, like Aztec-y carpets, I don't know. But it looked quite nice, and it was painted with quite bright colours. It looked a bit like a scene from a Wes Anderson film, like from the Darjeeling Express or something like that. It just looked like that. And I thought it might be quite a good place to film the chess club. And it would also provide me with the scene where I have the character walk on the street front, the shop front of the chess club, and he spots the chess club and he walks in there. I could film that there. So I could film the shop front of that bar, and I could also film the chess club inside. So I also emailed them about whether I could hire out the place, but I reckon it's going to be pricey. And also, so they asked me about how much camera equipment I was going to bring and all this sort of thing. And the thing I had to consider is that it's a very small space, and I wanted to bring the dolly and tracks to get a nice sort of track shot into the two men playing chess. And I have a feeling they're going to reject my offer. So we'll see what they say. Also, the bad thing about that is that I don't have as much freedom with, setting up lights, being there as long as I want, that sort of thing. where there's a red room, I'll have more flexibility with that. Also, the red room's massive, so I can whip out the dolly and tracks. I can have the full 6 metre tracks if I want to. I could bring more equipment. The room will be empty, I would have it to myself, and also it would be free. So there's all these factors that come into play. But, you know, this is if I get the red room. I don't even know if I'm going to get the red room yet. So we'll see how that pans out. Anyway, last of all, this is the kind of costume I was going to go for with the other character. So I already showed you this guy. So now we're doing this guy, so kind of modern looking. And I've raided my flatmate's wardrobe again, and I've got this nice little flowery shirt and this jacket. And it was going to look a little bit, so I can't turn the camera around, a little bit like that. So with the black jeans, Converses, and nice sort of bright shirt and a normal jacket. So to look a little bit more sort of trendier, I suppose. But yeah, so I'm just sort of trying to sort stuff out for shooting on Friday. I've got, well, today's Tuesday, so I've got tomorrow, Thursday to set everything up, then Friday I'm shooting, so I'm hoping for the best.